This is just like the nerdiest programming that you can do, but you gotta know how to do it. So
would you look at that, man?
hello. So, welcome to this tutorial. We're going to be learning about how to program for psychologists. Python course, okay. Alright, and so I'm going to run you guys through all the things that we're going to talk about. I'm just going to do this like old school style, like, ooh, okay, cool front cover. Yeah, we're going to be using Python. This is going to be for psychology mostly, but I guess some of the data analysis that we're going to be learning can be applied to like anything. So why are we doing Python? Everybody uses Python. I don't know. There's so many reasons to use Python. Some people will disagree with me. You know who you are. You know who you are. But we're going to be using Python. So I don't know. Get used to it. We're going to be doing Python 3. There are some differences between Python. I mean, like, some people still use Python 2.7, but that's because their computer like can't handle Python 3, but we're going to be using Python 3. These are going to be all the episodes, not including this episode. This is just your taster vid. The excitement is building. Okay, so yeah, you get it. These are all of our episodes. I'll try and make a new one each week and add to this channel. This is what we will be doing in this episode. So we're going to be installing and setting up and configuring our environment. So I'll show you how to download Python 3. I'll show you where all these text editors are. I'll show you which one I'm going to use throughout this course if you want to use the one that I'm using, but all of these are good. We gotta install pip, which should come with Python 3, but just in case it doesn't, I'll show you where you can download that. And then Jupyter Notebook, we're not gonna like install it or anything, but I'll just show you what it is because we're gonna be using this later when we get into like data analysis videos. The first thing we gotta download is Python 3. Let me show you how to do that. If you know how to use the internet in any shape or form, you can download this yourself. You just click the download button and then it'll do all your basic things that you need to do to download stuff. And if you don't know what those basic things are, then you should probably start with a more basic tutorial before you learn how to program. Anyway, okay, so Sublime Text. I'll talk about like the benefits and stuff of each one of these editors. I'm gonna be using Sublime Text because I think it's a great editor. You just go to their webpage and you can download it. There's a couple different versions. So the good thing about it is that it's really fast. It's probably one of the faster text editors. I'm trying to think of downsides. I think the only downside is that once in a while it'll ask you if you want to like buy it and you have to like click cancel, but you can just click cancel. Like you don't have to buy it. I think it's great. So yeah, download it here, just click on your build. Also, I'm using a Mac. So Atom. Download Atom. Atom's really neat. It looks really good. It's really clean looking, like it connects to GitHub really easily, but downside is that it's kind of slow and that kind of pisses me off. So probably use it over Sublime Text if it weren't so laggy. But yeah, you can decide that for yourself. Okay, VS Code. VS Code is actually sick. I think it's an awesome text editor. Download it here. Yeah. So a cool thing about VS Code is that they have all these extensions that are really, really easy to plug into your editor, which can make programming like go faster. Sometimes they're just there to like highlight certain things that make it look easier when you're like looking through your code. It also has a built-in command line, which if you're on a Mac, so I guess I should talk about terminals. If you're on a Mac, this is like your terminal program. You can find it if you go up here and you just type in terminal, like your Spotlight search. and you just double click on that. That's what this program is. We're going to be using this a lot. You have to execute your Python scripts from your terminal, and actually VS Code has a built-in terminal, and I can show you that actually. So this is VS Code. So your terminal can get built into the bottom. So normally your text is up here. If you don't know how to use your terminal, I recommend doing some tutorial learning on how to use a terminal before you do this video. We're not gonna like go through all the specifics of how to navigate through directories and stuff. And you don't have to be an expert, but you do need to know like certain things, how to get to certain folders, just listing out folders. Just learn like how to use the CD commands, the ls command. That's pretty much it. Maybe learn how to like make a folder, but you can do that on your desktop. Like it's not a big deal. So yeah, that's like what's really cool about VS Code. You can use your terminal right like in line with your code. But I'll just be using Sublime Text, and this is how I'll be setting it up. Oh, I'm just gonna get out of all those. This is how I'll set up my thing, and I'll just like doot. And then when I want to run my code, I'll come over here and I'll run it here in this window. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, if you are, okay, so if you're working on a Windows computer, navigating this thing is like really hard because Windows doesn't have a good program to navigate. Like it's just not nice. So you want to download git bash. So git bash is it this? I don't know. I don't have a Windows computer, so yeah, just download this.
What's up, bro?
So just download this, I think. I don't know. I don't use a stupid Windows computer. And then Jupyter Notebook we'll just do like when we get there. If you don't know what this is already, you should. Jupyter Notebook is like line by line programming, which is really nice for data analysis because you can just do like certain things line by line, or you could put in like a block of code to manipulate your data however you want, and then you can do like one line that's like, okay, now execute this. The line that you're maybe executing is like create a plot, then it'll show you that plot. So you don't have to run the entire program every time, which is really nice when you're doing analysis because you can kind of be methodical. And then you can go back and see each step like along the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and subscribe.